What's up, folks? Welcome to the channel. This is Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I'm looking forward to this one because the title alone, because that word average, where have all the average people gone? I don't know this song. This is Roger Miller, and this is a special donation request by Dan Sigurdsson. Dan Hakkad, my friend. You didn't want me to dedicate this to anybody in particular. You just wanted me to do it. So when somebody makes a donation, I move it up the list. Because I've got, I don't know, 100, 200 requests on the list now. It takes obviously a long time to get to them. But anyway, I move the donation requests up the list. And there it is. So this is from Dan Sigurdsson, basically just to everybody and for everybody. I don't know the song. Here we go. All right. Love the beginning.
The people in the city call me country because of how I walk and talk and smile. Well, I don't mind them laughing in the city, but the country folks all say I'm city-fied. The fighting men may say that I'm a coward because I never push no one around. Gentle people call me troublemaker, 'cause I'll always fight and stand my ground. Funny I don't fit. Where have all the average people gone?
That's genius.
Some pious people point and call me sinner.
His voice in this song reminds me of John Prine.
Because to them I've never seen the light. Other folks think of me as a preacher. I'm just doing what I think is right.
I like
the
this.
Wealthy people think that I am a hobo, lean and hungry, writing mournful songs. And the poor people think I am a rich man, but really I'm just trying to get along.
This is all about relative versus absolute. And we make our it's sort of like you see somebody, a pro athlete goes in and he's got, a $2 million contract. And he's thrilled because nobody's making more than him on the team. But then somebody comes along, they sign some superstar, and he's making $5 million a year. Now the guy who's making $2 million is miserable because he's comparing himself. It's a relative thing. Compared to this person, I make less. But in an absolute sense, the guy's set for life when you make that kind of money. And it's a matter of perspective. In this song, it's the same way, where people look at you and compare you to themselves, whether it's ethical or financial or whatever. All right, let's see what other comparisons.
Yes, it's funny, I don't fit. Tell me, where have all the average people gone?
Normal.
And the government has given me a number to simplify my birth and life and death. And still my woman thinks I'm all important, like moon and sun and sea and sky and breath.
Wow.
Yes, it's funny I don't fit. Where have all the average people gone? Funny I don't fit. Where have all the average people gone?
That was a deep, deep song. I like that line about the government gave me a number to simplify my birth, life, and death. But my woman, I was like, all right, so what's going to be the contrast to that? And it was his wife. His woman thinks he's everything. So one organization looks at you as just a number, and you're everything, you know, the stars and the moon and all this. She looks at you as everything. Yeah, but I mean, that's humanity. That's what it is to be human on planet Earth, you know, without going into heuristics and pattern recognition and all this kind of stuff. You know, the great equalizer is probably children, because you're not the boss in your house any longer when you have them, and death. Nobody has solved that one yet. Theological considerations aside, but even then, you got to die to find out if you were right, you know, regardless of what your faith is or lack thereof. You still got to die to find out if you were right, and that's kind of a crappy part of the package. It's sort of an equalizer. So people who look at others as less than themselves or more than themselves, those sorts of comparisons, I mean, I get you can get inspired. You know, you see somebody else who, in some area of their life, is stronger than you, better than you, or whatever, something you admire. Maybe they're more generous, maybe they're kind, maybe they're more disciplined, maybe they're more creative, maybe they're more artistic. Whatever their thing is, you can get inspired by them and say, okay, I see that person goes running at 3 o'clock in the afternoon every day. Maybe I should start running because I'm watching TV shows or whatever. There's a million examples. And so I get looking at other people for sources of inspiration, but I love how he's like, isn't anybody average? Can't you just leave someone be? All right, I'm in the city, and then they say I'm too countrified. I'm out in the country, they say I'm too cityfied. Can't I just be me? Isn't everybody kind of in that category? We've all got unique signatures. This is one of the best lyrical songs I've ever heard. And Roger delivered it well. There was nothing mopey or whiny about it. You know, he was a man in this song. And I like the whistling to begin with. That's an unusual beginning. But, wow. I realized I had to rate that song. And the number that popped into my head was a 10. I'm shocked. But lyrically, that was among the best songs I've ever heard. Conceptually, it got greenlit for an album, I assume, and wow. Wow. You know, Dan, you surprise me sometimes. You just do. I don't know what I was expecting from this, but wow. Thank you. That was awesome. I don't know. That was just brilliant. So, all right, I've got another one of yours to do too. Tomorrow. The other one will be up tomorrow. So there it goes. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Leave your comments for Dan. He recommended a song that became a 10. Wow. A 10 to me anyway. All right. That's it, folks. Have a great day. See you on another video. Keep rocking the country.